For our final exam review, part 1, we're given a point. The line passes through this point and has a slope of 5/2. So write the equation in slope-intercept form. Slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. Slope is our m, so we've identified that. This is not b. -3 is not b. -4 is not b. B is the point crossing the y-axis, which means the x will be 0 and the y will be some number. So what we do have, though, is we have an x and we have a y in this coordinate. So what we can do is simply plug in the slope and then plug in the x value and the y value and make sure we get them in the right place as we go. So the y value is -3. We can put that in. The slope is 5/2. That in. And the x value is -4. We've put all those in. We still do not know what b is, but now we've got one unknown, so we can solve for this. We get -3, nothing happened there. 5/2 times -4. Think of 4 as being over 1, so 2 goes into 4. We're going to get 5 times -2, right? Because 4 divided by 2 is what we did, gives us -2. We get -3 equals -10 plus b. Add 10 to both sides. And we get +7 is what b is. And now we can go ahead and enter that in as our formula. And notice we've got they want an equation, so we have to have the equal sign. And we put in y equals 5/2. Don't forget the x, because that's part of the equation, plus 7. And that is how we can do that one. Now, if you were taught, there's nothing wrong with this. If you were taught and remember the slope, the point slope form, there is one that you could go y minus y1 equals the slope times x minus x1. If you do that, you will get, so -3, this becomes +3. You'll get 5/2. Now be careful here. You still need this parentheses minus -4, so that's going to be a +4. Now this is going to distribute through, and the thing is, then you just subtract the 3, and you won't, it's a little easier to solve, and when you're done, I guess let's go ahead and do that. If you don't like this method, you could sign off at any time, right? You still get the same process here. So you get y plus 3 equals 5/2 x, and then we have 5/2 times +4 in this case. 2 goes into 4, that gives us 2. 2 times 5 is 10, so that gives us a +10. Right, do that over here. Goes into that. 10. And then you just subtract 3 from both sides. But again, if you've been taught this way, maybe you're saying, what's he doing? Just go with what feels most comfortable to you. The nice thing of this is when you're done with it, you actually have your full answer. Some people, when we're done here, we got the 7, you've got to plug it back up into the formula, right? And if you forget to do that, well, then you forgot to do it. But this gives us directly the equation in slope-intercept form. Okay, either way will get you there, whichever way works best for you.